Hey everyone, time for another ramble. Uh, Go ahead and tell me in the comments below whether you are subscribed to me for short, radio-friendly edits of simple ponage of low-hanging fruit, or you're subscribed to me for hour-long rants and rambles. Just tell me where you think the direction of my channel should go and what's been the most enjoyable parts. In light of what I'm going to say in this video. So maybe you might edit your comment by the end of the video, or comment again on your comment as an addendum. This is a video response to Steve Shives's 5 Stupid Things About List Videos, which is a video that I enjoyed. Up thumb. Okay. And I enjoyed it because I am a fan of pop eating itself, pop culture revealing what's behind the curtains, and basically the deconstruction and debunking of fame, which is kind of a subsection of my affinity for skepticism in general. It's just applied to pop culture. And that's why I liked his video so much, because it was an introspective look at the, well, we're going to say the gimmick that he uses to gain a lot of views. It's a clickbait gimmick where people make lists of things, and over time on the internet, over the past 10 years, our culture has shifted to see those things as, oh wow, I'm going to get all of the salient information packaged in one little snippet that I can digest very quickly. And I know that this might be somebody who is using the same tool out of the toolbox on every problem when I look at things this way, but as many of you know, I am an addiction counselor, and it's easy for me to see clickbait culture as a widespread addiction in America. And what I mean by that is people using the model of, say, the past of least resistance or loving shortcuts. People are leaning towards easier to consume information all the time. What's more popular, a 30-minute news show or a 1-hour news show? It's the 30-minute one, and that's why most news shows are cut up into 30-minute blocks. But also, it gets to other parts of our culture which have been going on for decades, if not a whole century now, where books are no longer as popular as movies or TV, you know? So if you like books, you have the attention span to get the same amount of information that you would have gotten out of a movie, but something draws you to not want to get to the plot twist within an hour. Because most people do not read a novel within an hour. It takes the average person a whole day to read a novel. And that might be saying something about our reading skills in general as a society, but most people in America, they lean towards just waiting for the movie to come out. And that's part of the same problem as clickbait. People wanting their information quicker. And if we use the analogy of, say, diet and nutrition, if you only went to the sweetest, fattest, most salient foods, you would get fat from that very quickly, and you would suffer. Just as if you went to foods with no caloric value whatsoever. If you ate celery all day, you would suffer. So you need books or movies to have a lot of good, nutritious content for your mind, you know. But people tend to lean towards the more addictive, salient, drama-filled things, and they want to get to that plot twist as quickly as possible. You know, it's even better if there's a little teaser of the plot twist, like starting a show with a cold open. And what a cold open is like you're already in the action. You know, the high speed chase of that police chase is happening right away when you start watching. Like, oh my goodness, we're already there. You know, and then they go tell the backstory with a flashback. That happens so often in TV nowadays, where you know that there's some really great things for your eyes to digest coming. But it basically turns the whole show into one big piece of fat for your mind. Now, why would it be better to read the book rather than watch the movie? It's along the same lines as our analogy of nutrition. There are important things that you pick up along the way that are nutritious for your mind. You know, you understand the point of the story a lot better if you take the time to get to it. If all we ever did was eat the sweetest part of our meals, if we only had dessert all the time, we would be spoiled and our health would suffer. And likewise, mental health is suffering for a lot of people because they are so addicted to just getting to the point and getting to the big explosion. So, what is this doing to our culture, really? I can give you an example of what it's doing to TV as far as Hulu. What the clickbait culture on YouTube does to TV is it's pulling all of the nutritious content, all of the documentaries and whatnot, more towards the YouTube format. The Vox YouTube channel, which makes documentaries that are about 3 minutes long, is far more popular than the documentary genre on Netflix. And documentaries are getting shorter, and they're taking less time to produce because they're just getting right to that big explosion. If you look at a Hulu subscriptions feed and you are subscribed to, say, The Daily Show, like I am, you will see that, yes, they have their 30-minute show, or 21 to 25-minute show, because, you know, commercials. They have broken it down now into easy-to-digest snippets, where, as well as the show coming up in your subscription feed, portions, segments of the show also come up, you know, where they just take out the part that they think that you want to digest, you know, on that buffet of information, without having the context, leaving the context of the rest of the show behind, because some of the jokes that are told are gags that go throughout the show, and the payoff is during that segment, and you're just getting the payoff, and you don't even understand the joke, you know, but gobble, gobble, gobble. A stranger aspect of this clickbait addiction to going to the most salient, explosive information, I would say, would be porn. If you look at how free porn has gone on the internet, where all of the porn has had to compete with each other. Basically, there is no more story to free porn. It is get right to the money shot as quickly as you can, right? In fact, there are money shot compilations of the best parts of different porn videos. No story anymore. And this is destroying the porn industry. I speak with many people who are addicted to porn, and they tell me that, you know, over the past couple decades, porn has gotten to just the act of coitus, or weird things that will help you get off right then and there in 5 minutes, rather than the stories that started with Emmanuel, the first real big story porn, and on through all of the story porns that are out there. So just think about that. Why do people want to cut out any of the backstory to get to just the coitus part? It's that one attractive, plot twisty, analogous to dessert portion of the video. And it affects not just length and what segment we get to, it can affect entire content. Like if you look at the content of most U.S. and world news shows, it's mostly war, explosions, these people fighting these people. No real in-depth look at what the problem is, and that's where we're going, because we don't realize that we are addicted to clickbait. Go ahead and check out Steve Shives' video and thumb it as you will, but I gave it an up thumb.